What's up everybody, it's Chastin J Miles here, and in this video I'm going to tell you how you can become a business owner in 4 simple steps. Now, if you know anything about me, I really promote being a business owner. Whether you're a real estate agent or you're in the real estate industry, I'm all about building a business around it outside of just selling homes, because I have been able to unlock so much opportunity here in my real estate business that I just want to share it to everybody. So in this video, I'm going to tell you how you can become a true business owner, even if you just have a real estate business, in only 4 simple steps. Now, before I get into it, do me one quick favor, because this is some valuable information, but I'm gonna ask one thing of you, and this will help me out tremendously. Just click that like button on this video. Thumbs up video, super simple. It'll take you 2 seconds. Just scroll down and do it right now. That's all I ask. Let's go ahead and dive deep into it. Everything that I'm gonna tell you in this video are things that I've actually done for myself a few years ago, well, kind of early on in my business, and they've set me up for greatness today. Just the opportunities that have been unlocked and the things that I have been able to do financially are because of me doing these 4 things that I'm going to tell you in this video. And the absolute first thing that you want to do is you want to establish actual formal business. And what that means is registering your business with your state. So here's how the breakdown goes for that. First, you need to decide what your legal business name is going to be. So for my business, as an example, it's CJM International. So that's my legal business name. So you want to decide what your business name can be. It doesn't have to be something around home. It can literally be anything. If you want to choose your first few initials and put the words enterprises or international on it, that's completely fine. This is just your legal business name. Decide what you want that to be. I would recommend make it something meaningful. Make it something that's important to you or something that you're going to be proud of. Once you decide on that name, before you go to register it, you need to actually have a business address. So this is a physical address for your business. Now, I'm not telling you to go out and rent an office space or anything like that. You can use your home address, but in order for you to register this business, you need to have a physical address for the application. So think about what address you're going to use and just make sure that it's yours, because you're going to be receiving mail and everything like that at this address, and this is the address that's going to be registered with your state, the headquarters, or this is where the business actually does business at. Now you need to decide what type of entity you want to be. Here's my little disclaimer. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not going to tell you what the best entity for you, but there's probably 3 of them that you're gonna most likely choose. One of them is the sole proprietor, another one is the LLC, or if you were working with somebody, there is a partnership. So decide which of those entities you're gonna wanna be. If you're just a solo business owner, you're probably gonna do either a sole proprietor or an LLC, or you'll be just a single member LLC, either one of those. If you're working with somebody or with multiple people, you're gonna do the partnership, and that's registering more than one person as the legal owners of this business. Now, an LLC can have multiple owners as well. And for those of you who don't know, LLC stands for Limited Liability Company. You're going to want to talk to your CPA, your attorneys, figure out what the best structure for you is, but I would recommend an LLC. That's just my advice. It's very common. That way you can still register that. You can have the same or kind of similar benefits as the sole proprietor LLC. So once you decide which entity you're going to want to register, now it's going to come down to you actually making that registration happen. This is going to take place on your Secretary of State website. So as an example, if you're located here in Texas, you're going to go to Google, type in Texas Secretary of State, and it's going to take you to that site, and you're easily going to see where to register a business. Now, if you don't want to do all of this, or you're scared you're going to mess up something, you can always hire an attorney to do it. You can go to websites like LegalZoom.com. They have LLC formation, all that kind of stuff on that site, and you can get that done. There are costs involved with it, with registering your business. It varies state by state. So you're going to look on your state Secretary of State, figure out how much it's going to be. Once you formally register your business, now you're going to go file for an employer identification number, or people commonly call this a tax ID. This is done on the IRS website. The reason why you want this is essentially like your social security number for your business. So when we get into building a credit profile, profile, when we get into setting up bank accounts, all that kind of stuff, you're gonna need this number. So you're not gonna wanna use your normal social for your actual business when you start filing for things, when you do your taxes, all that good stuff. So you're gonna need an EIN number. This is completely free and it's available to you on the IRS website. You're just gonna go to irs.gov and you're gonna see a box on there. The box is gonna say click here for an employer identification number. You're just gonna click on that box and you're gonna fill out everything that they require of you. Now you're gonna need your legal business name that you previously filed with the Secretary of State. You're gonna need your business physical address. All that information is going to go into your EIN. Now once you reach the end, it's gonna give you a couple of options. You can have this EIN mailed to you or you can have it delivered electronically. I would choose the deliver electronically and let it go to your email address. Okay, once you get that email, screenshot that email with that document with your tax ID number, save it somewhere on your phone. You're gonna need this over and over again as you start to do things in your business. When it comes down to filing taxes, you're gonna file your taxes as a business owner and you're gonna use that EIN number instead of your social security number. So now we have your business entity and we have your tax ID number. Let me know in the comments if you have these two things already, probably previously before even watching this video. Now the third step, and this is an important one, once you have these two things, now it's time to get your finances in order. And how are you gonna do that? You're gonna go and register for a business bank account. You're gonna open up a business bank account. You can do this at any bank that offers business accounts. I have my favorites. Let me know what your favorites are down in the comments. You're gonna need your legal business entity, so print that out. Print that document that the Secretary of State emails you. You're gonna need that tax ID document. Print that one out as well. Take both of those into the bank and let them know that you wanna open up a business account. What I recommend is that you actually open up 3 different accounts. Open up an operating account, open up a tax account, and then you're gonna open up a float or a savings account. Now this operating account, you're just gonna use pretty much everything out of that account. Money's gonna come in, you're gonna pay bills, you're gonna pay whatever with that operating account. You're gonna use your debit card, just like a normal checking account. Now for that tax account, when you receive commission checks, take a portion of that commission check and put that money in that tax account. So when it comes time for you to pay your taxes, you already have that money there set aside. And then that float account, you wanna build up a business savings, okay, or that emergency money. I always recommend to have 3 months of your expenses in that float account. Once you have that, you can either continue to contribute to get 6 months, then to get a year, or you can just let that 3 months go in there. So that way, if anything happens or you start not closing as many deals as you expected, then you'll still have that money in that float account to carry you through. A common question that I get is, if I have a business account, does every payment need to be in my business name? And the answer is no. You can receive personal checks and deposit them into your business account. When you open up these accounts, be sure to get a business debit card. That's gonna give you a debit card with your name on it and the actual business name. And then you're gonna wanna order checks. So if you need to write a check for anything, it's going to be a business check. Be sure to get those 2 things. Once you open up your business bank account, they are gonna require you to make a minimum deposit. That can be $100, it may need to be $50, it varies by bank. But that's going to get your business account going and fully open. Once you have this done, start telling people to pay you in either your business name or you start depositing your commission checks, your rev share checks, your whatever kind of checks you receive in your business, start putting them into this business bank account. This is going to help you build that business relationship with the bank. So when it comes time, if you need a loan or you want to qualify for some special program that they offer or get increases in your credit line, things like that, credit cards, they'll be able to look at your business accounts and see what type of activity you're doing, how long you've been a customer, if you've ever been overdrawn, all that kind of stuff. So it's super important. The last thing that you're gonna wanna do, start applying for business credit. Business credit works the same like personal credit. You want to establish a business credit profile. This is going to take your tax ID, it's gonna take your physical address, your legal entity, everything that we've built up. You're gonna need all of that stuff to start establishing business credit, so that way you can start getting business credit card. Now in a future video, I'm going to break down exactly how to do that, but just know that that is your next step. So let me know down in the comments. I'd be interested in knowing what your business name is going to be once you file for your business. Be sure to like, subscribe, share this video to someone who you think it's going to be helpful for, and I am Chastin J. Miles, and I will talk to you soon.